Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of Vault Hunters Plus, but I can only use silent gear. So we've got all of our stuff. I decided to run 3 separate vaults and we're going to go through the loot in this episode. So first off, we've got some skill points and other stuff to spend. What we're going to do is we're going to put some of that into Toxic Reaction to get ourselves some automatic poison nova when killing poisoned mobs. We're also going to put a little bit of it into intelligence to increase our damage with that poison. Then we've got another expertise point, which we're going to put additionally into, I'm thinking we put it into maybe Bounty Hunter, or no, because we don't have breakable stuff. We'll just put it into Lucky Altar to potentially get free Vault Crystals, because that's really helpful. But overall, we got some guaranteed Omega stuff, which is quite amazing, quite absurd. I'm really happy about that, but of course, we've got a bunch of other stuff to go through first, so let's try and get this all organized. I'm gonna need to get some chests real quick. There we go, we got some chests. We'll just shove everything that we can into here. If we can, of course. There's a bunch of stuff. I got quite a few ores, because I decided to run one of them for ores, one of them for living chests, one of them for ornate chests. And overall, I do think we got what we were looking for, so I'm really happy about that. But of course, we got 4 pieces of vault gear, not counting what's in the crates. We got a bunch of vault currency, which we're gonna break down right now. We got a total of 6 vault gold, 1 vault silver, 2 vault bronze, which we're going to now put into our handy dandy little storage area. Then we got a bunch of knowledge essence, 4 stacks, almost, just under 4 stacks, which is quite amazing. It means we're getting 28 knowledge shards, which we're gonna keep actually just right in here for now. We also got a bunch of gems. So we got a Pog, 15 Wooded Eye, 16 Alexandrite, 23 Beniatite, like 2.5 stacks of Larimar. We got 5 Tubium, 1 Sparkletine, 7 Painite, 1 Black Opal. Hello, zombie man. The current vault difficulty is starting to ramp up as our world difficulty goes up, so we're struggling a little bit with that, but overall it's not terrible. Got our raw carbon, of course we've got our other random miscellaneous stuff, which is going to get chucked into the chest. But the carbon will actually get consolidated because we need to combine that with some of our chromatic iron in order to actually successfully get ourselves some steel. What is it? 4 for 2? Is that it? What's the chromatic steel thing? I was right, but I did it the wrong way, because apparently it is a shaped recipe. So we're gonna get 16 chromatic steel, which is perfect. Chuck that in there. Then we've got a couple foci, which are gonna come into play later on. Also got 1 living chest scroll, which is gonna come into play a little later on, and then some vault meat. We're gonna go through the burger ingredients in a second, but we got some normal stuff. Overall, not an insane amount of the rarer materials, but you know, a healthy amount that's not gonna like hold us back in any way, so I'm happy about that. Craft up all the vault meat into vault meat blocks, because it's the best way to store your meat, apparently. I am gonna soon be needing a little thing for storing the vault plating. I guess we'll keep in everything else, or with everything else, in the place that it belongs. Is the Vault Artisan Station, but a bunch of burger ingredients. I'm happy about that. We'll get those guys taken care of. Out of the way, we did get some netherite scrap, so we can start doing that stuff, but we're going to save that for a bit. We're able to make 20 Vault Burgers. Of course, the limiting factor being the cheese, but that's going to get us close to level 22. Then we got our knowledge shards, and of course, we're going to combine with the knowledge shards is going to be 32 Benitite, coupled with, what is it going to be, 16 Vault Diamonds? So, 32 Benitite goes into 8 Perfect Benitite, which goes into 2 Extraordinary Benitite, which combined with Vault Diamonds equals Knowledge Cores, which with Knowledge Shards equals Knowledge Stars. Which now that we've got that, we're able to go in here and unlock generation for power, which what we're gonna do is iron generators is going to be the best way for now. Of course, we got that. Botany pots is gonna cost us 4 as well. so we're gonna have to save for that, but I'm gonna do that off camera after this episode, so you guys don't have to worry about me spending 8 years doing that. And now we've got the vault gear to roll before we run our actual vault for this episode, so let's get the vault placed down. Of course, we're rolling the scrappy gear first. So come on, let's see what we get. Of course, absolutely nothing, and of course, we got a secondary Omega, because, yeah, why would we not? We have, you know what, I'm gonna save the Omega pieces of vault gear, and they're gonna stay in here, because that's hilarious. Now we got the rare plus, which we're gonna roll. That's so funny. How do we have 3 Omegas when we've, like, we're level 21. We have 3 Omegas. They're all different pieces, but they're all stuff that we can't use. Which is hilarious, of course, with the Bunny Guardian boots. And now we're gonna actually open up the elixir crates and see what we end up getting. So most of it's going to be jewels. Of course, I'm going to need to get a vault recycler soon so that we can just get rid of all of these jewels. I'm still trying to integrate it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it just because I don't have that kind of coding expertise, but get a theme augment, which is okay. We also got a little bit of extra loot from that, being some eternal souls, some bounty pearls, some blank seals, and some sweet kiwis. We did get Orb of Regret, which is nice, but again, Orbs of Regret kind of don't matter because of just the way that we're doing this thing. So, you know, it is what it is. Anywho, well, we just got another Omega. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, no, that's how that's supposed to be. You're supposed to get an Omega for every, what is it? An Omega for every 5 things that you roll? Yeah, that makes perfect sense, right? Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Anyway, let's roll the commons. It's 6 commons. Wow, I was not expecting to get 3 Omegas in one episode, unless we just randomly will get another one. We didn't, thankfully. I swear it's only the Scrappies that have given us Omegas. I think we got 1 from a rare, no, actually I think they're all from Scrappies. But anyway, that's all of the vault gear. Then we got a relic fragment, booster pack, vault gold, which of course we gotta consolidate all of the vault gold, the vault platinum since it's nearing a stack. So we got a total of 12 vault platinum, 8 vault gold, 3 vault silver, or 4 vault silver, and 2 vault bronze. But now what we can do is, I guess we can chuck the augment in there. With the mystery boxes and the relic fragment, we got some emeralds and a spirit element. Okay, I mean, not terrible, not great either, but, you know, it is what it is. And we'll go like that. We can put the quest book back there. We do need a vault recycler, though, so how do we get vault recycler? Lava bucket, netherite ingots for the vault forge first, though, which is why I was focusing ornate chests for one of those vaults, but it looks like we're gonna have to do it again, so I do have ornates selected, and we're gonna go into this vault and hopefully get a ton of ornate chests. So let's do it. Come on. Give me all of the ornates. All. Every last one. Ooh, it's our first scavenger vault. Okay. Okay, we do need a creeper eye. We're gonna give it a second to load in first. One thing I do recommend is in your starting room, your timer is not activated. So of course, if you have waypoints enabled, enable a waypoint. And then what you're gonna need to do is essentially just do that. Then from there, you should be able to just casually, you know, say, I'm gonna take a break and wait while the entire dungeon vault loads in, because otherwise it's gonna take you a while. Anyway, we're toggle for a second. Okay, it looks like we're gonna go straight 1, and then we're gonna go to the right and down in order to get the ornate chests. So we're just targeting ornates for this vault. Of course, the reason for that is because ornate chests are the ones we need, and of course this is a village room, which is good for us, although it does make it a little bit difficult because we can't really mine through the vault bedrock, so we gotta find our way down. Oh, well, it was in the first house we checked. Of course, that's nice. We're gonna mark our exit right here, and of course these rooms are a little more dangerous just because you've got Vindicators. You do gotta worry about your health in these Vindicator rooms, but the spawners and everything shouldn't be too big of a thing. The main issue, of course, is going to be the Vindicators, because they will be doing copious amounts of damage. and they will spawn near infinitely, which is unfortunate. So you don't want to get overwhelmed. The main issue, of course, being with most of this stuff is that they'll spawn infinitely unless you break the spawners, and the spawners are a little bit harder to get at. So hopefully we should be able to break this guy. I think you can break the spawners, although I'm not 100% certain, but that Vindicator is going to shoot at me. Okay, they changed it so you can no longer break the spawners. That's going to make this room just a tedious nightmare, so we're just going to leave and go through the vault like we were originally. Isn't too big of a problem, it's just kind of annoying that we essentially just wasted some time. That's our room, starting room. Toggle, because we've got that. Okay, we're going that way and down. But the main issue, again, with that is just that you don't want to struggle with finding everything and getting through the full vault, because it's just not worth it. Casually come over where it was on this side. No, it wasn't. It was over in this. Okay. But we can get overrun with mobs. The main issue is just that our damage is not high, so we're gonna need to go through the normal progression of Minecraft in order to get through. Also, this mob has so much health, so this is probably gonna be a longer fight. When you're in these situations, you just kind of gotta play it like you would Call of Duty Zombies, and just thin the crowd if you can. There we go. We're just taking out mobs, knocking back the main guy. Of course, there are the level 2 guys, which are going to be doing a little bit more damage. It's a little unfortunate, but this guy's going to continue to heal the more he hits us, so we gotta wind him down over time, of course. And this is going to just take a long time, so let's take care of all of these auxiliary guys if we can. Come on. Holy, these guys just do not want to pass away. Come on. Okay, it's just the skeleton and then one guy left. So 89, 79, 69, 59, 48, 38, 28, 18, 7, taken care of. There we go. And now we're able to kind of head out. Let's see, it's probably going to be this way that's going to give us the best loot. So we're going to go this way. First we toggle one up, one to the side, one down. Okay. The way up is over here. You always got a path. If you have searching skills, you want to make sure that you utilize them properly. Of course, we get to use it every half a minute because we used all of our skill points for that. You probably, if you're playing normal Vault Hunters, will have to wait because you're not going to get the level of you, but that's okay too. Tier 3 zombie, 170 health. Of course, it's going to heal a little bit from eating. Should be able to just fight it, go. We need some rip picks, so I'm going to be looting a couple wooden chests real quick. Of course, while I'm searching them, another tier 3 zombie. That's a little annoying, but it's fine. Of course, you do need to make sure that you're just taking your time, not going too fast for yourself. If you accelerate beyond what you're capable of, then you're just going to be harming your own ability to get. So now we can go down over to those guys, hopefully get something from them. We get some living chests still, but I don't think we're going to actually be able to accomplish this vault because we're not searching for living chests, which means that we're not going to be able to get the rarer of the things, but mostly just going for 1 or 2 items anyways, so it's not a big issue. What we really want is netherite, but of course I can farm that in the overworld off camera, which I might have to do. That's just gonna take me a while, so we're gonna kind of ignore that for now and just kind of run vaults. Ideally, we don't really have to worry about a lot of that stuff, so let's just take care of you, take care of the zombies. Okay, we got 1 great scrap, which is kind of annoying, but holy, we swim too fast. Holy, that is super speedy. Okay, we're just gonna kind of head out of this vault, because otherwise it's just gonna waste time. course, we do want to just offload all the random stuff that we have, because most of this stuff's not going to be useful whatsoever. Keep those guys, but for the rest of this, it's all going to go away, and now we just kind of get out of the vault, because no reason to stay. And, well, I'm going to have to go nether mining, I guess. But, you know, it's not too big of a thing. And we got the level up, so I think I am going to end this episode here. We're going to first roll these guys, though, because potentially we could get something nice. Let's see, what did we get? We got 2 rares, cool, nothing crazy. All of our good stuff has been from commons, or scrappies even, not even commons. Anywho, that is going to be the end of this episode, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!